um, the effect that you were working on when you play the movie, the curtain opens up.
Ah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Well, yeah, that's here.
Oh.
See if some people jump in first. Give them a little bit while we talk about the intro and all that. But
Hurry the fuck up! No.
oh, he's right. Get the fucking
You're on our time, not yours.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
But I will say this before we get into this movie. I will say, love this fucking movie.
Me too.
Love this fucking movie.
I
Love
love the whole. I love the whole franchise.
love this fucking franchise. This is actually one of my favorite horror films that's came out. And I know when I say recent, people, I mean like from 2010, 20. I'll say from 2000 because this came out in 2013. So let's say from 2010 till now
Yep.
is recent-ish. But this is one of my favorite ones. I was thinking about this earlier when I was watching this. Actually, it's this and Sinister, which I know Sinister is on the but are like some of my favorite.
Sinister is good too. But yeah, The Conjuring. Like when I first seen this, it just everything worked. I mean, the plot works, even though it makes sense that it should work because they're taking stories from Ed and Lorraine Warren,
Mhm.
the very first, like the grandfathers of ghost hunting. The grandparents, and that's what they call them, like the grandparents of ghost hunting or some shit. But so they're pulling their cases and they made movies out of them.
Mhm.
So it's like everything they said. Of course, it's a movie, so they add shit.
Well, yeah, they have to like
You know, some people out there were like, "Yeah, I'm sure. How they know there was a ghost up on top of the cabinet and just jumped down on the girl?" Like they add shit. Yes, it's very original. I agree, but the plot, what they did with it, it wasn't too much.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, all around, I love this movie. When I first seen it, I said that to everybody. I was like, this is the best horror movie I've seen in a long ass time.
Agreed. I agree. It's definitely it's one of the best ones I've seen. But I just want to show you guys something really, really quick. It only take about 5 seconds. I fucking love the clap.
Yeah,
Wait,
clap, clap on, clap off.
in the movie, I love the clap feature in this movie.
No, yeah, the clap game and the ghost of it.
Clap.
Yeah,
And really quick, people, I'm gonna do something I've never done on this show before, ever. I'm going to go ahead and throw this bad boy on out there. This movie gets a Surf 30 stamp of approval, and let's give it a 10. Move this out the way. Let's give this a 10. 10 what, you ask? I don't know.
10 conjurings, 10 witches. They called her a witch, the
Yeah,
lady, but I don't know if she was really a witch.
this
10. Let's see, what did they say? What did they got in there?
it's funny when I was watching the movie. I
What
had
about the 10 music boxes
10 music boxes. We could do that.
for their little spirit boy Rory?
I like that.
Because that's the item that they bring into their
Would you
room of haunted items. What was that?
haunted music boxes?
Yeah. 10 haunted. I'm with you on that. I'm giving this a 10. Like I said, this is one of the best horror movies I've seen in a long time. And I love the whole franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, whatever you call it, the franchise, the universe. They're called basically the Conjuring universe or something like that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I think it's awesome. I do want to go back and rewatch all of them again, but
Yeah.
for when, excuse me. Now, first time my wife and I went to go see this in theaters and loved it in theaters. Shit, we were just watching. She was watching it, and I tagged along a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if I was working or editing or what, but she was watching in the background. I was kind of like watching, and watched it. And this is one of those movies you never get tired of.
No, it's like I said, it's not too much. It's not like there's not that it don't it's not like a slow burn.
Mm-mm.
It's like I don't know, it just works all the way through.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and even with the slow parts, they don't bother. I mean, I'm starting to like slow burns a lot more now. But even with the slower parts in this movie, they're not bad. They don't take away from the movie at all. It's kind of like what you would expect and what you would kind of want to see in a movie like this, just to get some normalcy with the family and the little short moments that you did have the normalcy with the the parents and the daughters. But then something crazy would happen like right after,
Yeah.
damn near, and it was just like, holy shit! Like, yeah, I'm hooked in. I'm hooked.
Even in the school, like when they're teaching a class, they're showing shit on the screen, and it catches your interest. You're like, oh, they're showing like a fucking exorcism,
Hmm.
and I'm just paying attention to that, even though that's a setup for another movie, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what movie?
Wait, but
You know the Exorcist, the exorcism they were watching on the video showing to the college class.
was it re? Uh-uh.
It's from the Nun. The dude that gets possessed in the Nun.
Oh shit.
So because if they said that the Conjuring universe, you're supposed to watch a whole bunch of movies before the Conjuring. I think it's like Annabelle. I think it's the Nun is supposed to be first.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's not in the order it should be.
And Henry said he'll give it a 10, especially because it was very ambitious of them to start a cinematic universe with horror movies, which I 100%
Yeah,
agree with, which is fucking awesome to them to do. And I hope we see it done more, not only with this franchise, but with other ones where it's like a kind of like a universe, but done right, like done correctly. It has to be done good. Don't do it as a money grab, because then it'll just be like, eh. But if you do it good, you do something that's like fucking awesome like this, you're gonna get that money. You're gonna get that money. Trust me on that. But yeah, this was just like I can't think of any complaints I have for this movie, to be honest
I
with
don't. Yeah, I
you.
have no complaints.
I was thinking about that when I was watching this movie. I was like, what can I complain about? What is there like that I'm just like, but I'm like, there's really nothing. There is
No.
really nothing to fucking complain about with this at all.
And I think that's another reason why I liked it so much. Like I didn't. It's like you get your attention. There's nothing that you see and you're like, oh, oh god, this is so stupid. Even the characters, you really don't get annoyed with any of the characters.
Mm-mm.
It's like it just works. It's like the perfect formula
Yeah.
for
And
a horror movie.
great casting.
Yes.
Great casting. Rob, The Conjuring. Because like, yeah, the casting was just it just works. Like, especially the Warrens. Because like when I see those
Yeah.
two, I think of Ed and Lorraine Warren, and I know they don't look like that. All white people don't look alike, contrary to what I believe. But,
Yeah. I guess the stepson, no, the son-in-law. Oh, that's another thing I watched. I watched the Shock Doc on Discovery Plus about Ed and Lorraine Warren.
oh, my wife was talking about that earlier. I didn't see it yet.
It's good. It's really good. I watched it the other day actually. I watched it on Saturday. So the son-in-law, when Warner Brothers called Ed and Lorraine, said, "Hey, we want to make a movie out one of your cases, The Conjuring House," and they're talking to him. And when they brought up the actors who would play him, the son-in-law said that they were like they are the perfect ones to play them.
Mm.
So they were really happy with those two because they had like chemistry. They worked together. They said they kind of sound like how they were.
Boy, she bad. Who? So, with this movie though, James, it's one thing I wish I had a complaint about it.
Yep, she did on the show on Bates Motel.
Talking about now, yes,
Yep,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I totally forgot about Bates Motel.
I gotta go. I've never finished it, and I wish I did. Like I got up to season 3.
I think I didn't watch the last season.
I forgot how many seasons there were. I know I watched the first 2, maybe 3. I don't remember, but I got to go back
Yeah,
and watch that. She, Norma Bates. Oh my gosh. She probably smelled like freaking fresh cinnamon buns too. You know when they first come out the oven, nice and hot, and just
Wow.
Henry knows what I'm talking about. But
Right.
she plays, but no, but like I like she plays a great role with like you know how I was talking about before in previous shows about like the facial features and how people can act out scenes facially like without saying anything.
Yep.
Just kind of a facial expression to where you look scared, concerned, sad, mad, all the above, and she does an amazing job at that. I hope she does fart videos for OnlyFans. You would pay for that. You'd probably pay for that and her feet pictures. You sick. Oh shit,
man.
crazy.
So it's Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. I forgot her name. That's why I had to look it up. It was bothering me.
Excuse me. All right, but yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I guess let's get back into this movie. It was wild. Like it gets wild, yo. Like
Yeah.
midway through it, I like how everything starts off kind of subtle, but each day it's like starts out subtle, but each day it really increases. It's not like the same shit to the point where you get to what it is at the end. And this is one of those movies which I know people have heard me say this plenty of times. I'm not going to stop saying this. Anytime I watch a horror movie with fucking water in the background, like a pond or a lake or whatever body of water, I can picture my brother Henry just fishing in the background, just fishing in the background. even if he wasn't supposed to be in the movie, he'd just be back there fishing. Just because he knows the movie getting shot over there, he don't care what the movie is. He'll just be back there just fishing. Yo, that's me. Where? Way over there. Oh, fuck you doing? Fishing.
Now here's a question for you: Would you go visit that house?
If Henry lived there,
it's a real house. The Conjuring house is still there.
I want to say the horror fan in me wants to say yes, but the blackness in me definitely wants to say hell no.
That's why I had to ask.
But
I'll go right now.
I'll tell you what, if it was for the podcast, like podcast content that we could do live, that would, yeah.
Live show right in the house.
Yeah. We'll have to bring Henry with us though, because he'd be protection. But yeah, live right in the house. I would do I would do. I don't know about staying there all night, but we could do a show there at the very least and then go home.
Now, I don't know if this is for a different show or not, but a little while back, when COVID was ramped up and they were doing they're trying to get ideas of how to get content on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Was someone doing something where they had cameras in the Conjuring house and they were just playing? You had to rent it and you just watched the screens. Or was that a different haunted house?
I'm honestly not sure.
I can't remember either.
I remember saying out loud that would be a sweet ass backyard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that backyard even had that tree near the water. You can easily hook like a rope to it. Do that swinging into the pond shit like those people do. You know, I don't do that shit.
I don't know if it was close enough though.
Oh, the little girl, she was sitting against the tree at the music box. It looked pretty close to the water.
Yeah, right, that one. That because it was
the one where someone got hung. Where she was sitting there, she pictured someone hanging from the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that tree was pretty close to the water. But yeah, they had like a little bit of everything. It wasn't just haunted by one demon. It was like the family. Like they had the little boy Rory, who hid
the mother,
the music box. You had the mother. She made me do it. That she keeps saying with her fucked up eyes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then you had the fucking witch, the demon lady.
You still talking about that water in the background?
So you got him on fishing, man. Now that's all he's thinking about.
He would. I'm just saying he would. He would be the guy to be in the background. Like, yo, we need somebody to be an extra fish, just fishing in the background. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Do it for free. All right.
Sir, we have tackle. Nope. I got my own stuff. I'll do it. It's in the trunk already. Because he rides around with his fishing stuff. That's how much he likes it. I respect it though. I respect it. But shit, man. Did you watch this movie when it came out? Did you watch it in
I
you're right. You're right. The lady
I might have went to the theaters.
The lady hung herself after declaring herself.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. So she became the demon thing.
Yeah. Oh, and to answer my question too, I did. I don't know if maybe not the first weekend, but I went and seen. I
never gone the first weekend. You're crazy. No way. I did probably like a Sunday at noon.
Yeah, you could go the first weekend Sunday at noon if you're going to Rotterdam.
I went to East Green. I think I went to East Greenbush.
Yeah, we went to either Rotterdam or Henry Appleseed. Oh man, I remember Joseph called you Johnny Appleseed when you were fishing under the tree at Central Park back when we were kids. Oh shit, The Conjuring though, man.
But then there's that scene in this where it followed them home. Well, not them; they weren't home yet. It went to their house to attack their daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But it was make me believe it was Annabelle.
Oh yeah.
So that was a little confusing. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What the fuck's Annabelle have to do with this shit?" When I first seen this, but then I realized it was that. It was fucking. It was just going with something that the daughter's afraid of in the house because they always said, "Don't go in there."
No, not even that, but it was attached to the Remember when the mother lost her necklace in the basement earlier in the movie?
Oh yeah, the necklace. That's right. Yep.
And her daughter had like the same thing. It was how it was. Yeah.
So it fucking followed. It went to their house to fuck with their daughter.
Henry's only beef with this movie, for those of you who aren't watching or you'd be listening to, his only beef with this movie was that the ghost of the witch knew how to drive a car after possessing the mom. But my question to you, Henry, is once someone is possessed, does that mean they don't know how to do things like other things anymore, other tasks?
No, see, that's where he messed up. They do. They learn everything that they're possessed. That as soon as they enter that body, if the motherfucker knew kung fu, that demon knows kung fu now. It's going to kick you in your fucking lip. You know what I'm saying? It's going to know how to drive because it's like feeding off your body. It's like you still there. I'm going to guess. I don't know how it works because I don't fucking know. But was never possessed.
I guess to an extent you could say that it can probably take over what it wants to take over and kind of make you forget what it wants to make you forget, like the love for your family.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And the thing is, who needs to know how to drive? You just get in and fucking step on it. It's like 2 a.m. It's dirt roads and shit. The fucking thing, like I'm on here, is just taking off.
There's a lot of
it could have hit like a few people on the way. They just didn't show that part.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
They moved out to the middle of fucking nowhere, man.
They had the Scooby Doo van.
I love those.
Every time I see one of those vans, like I automatically think it's like fucking Scooby Doo or something.
Yeah, what James said.
Yeah, it's like I can't find nothing.
Yeah, that part, Henry, that you mentioned, the only part that you would nitpick about, that doesn't even bother me though. Like that doesn't bother me at all, honestly.
I'm honestly trying to think of something that bothered me in it, and I can't think of anything. And it's rare. I never it's also rare. I never give movie 10s.
Yeah.
And this one deserves it because one, I liked it, and what we're trying to do right now is nitpick, and I can't think of anything.
I'm not even going to anymore. There's no point because it was such a good fucking movie. Like
stick shit.
It was it's something you want out of horror. You want something that's a little different. something that's going out there, outside of the box, kind of, you know, telling their own story or whatever you want to call it, even though it was, you know, based on true events. But I'm just saying, like, kind of just telling this story. And they did it so well. They did it with, yes, there was a few jump scares in it, but there wasn't too, they didn't overdo it with jump scares. And they told a good fucking story. Like the story had you going. You weren't at it to look for somebody getting ripped apart. You weren't at it to see titties, believe it or not. I mean, I wouldn't be mad, but you weren't watching it for those reasons. You were watching it because the story is so fucking good.
Yeah. Now this was out back when I was younger. Because it was more like, this is like realistic kind of. It's not like, not real in like real possession. I'm talking about like how they did it is like more believable, like realistic. Instead, like Exorcist, great movie. But you know how you watch that, you're like, oh, if you look at that shit's fake. You know, the fucking headstand. They don't do shit on like that on this. This is like more realistic. Like if you're like experiencing a real haunted house yourself.
I see. Yeah, more believable.
Yeah, more believable. So when I was younger and I watched this movie might have actually scared me.
Nice.
This is probably going one of the movies that's the closest is going to get to scare me. Like if I was younger.
Yeah, when this came, I can see that. And then you could also think of the time, say you go camping and you watch something like this as a kid. And I'm only saying camping because they lived out in the middle of nowhere. I'm not saying you know, because if you're watching this movie, I feel like where you're at. Real quick, I want to get into this. Where you're at, like watching horror movies, probably can affect where like you're feeling. A movie like this might fuck with you more if you live. Maybe I'm just throwing this out here. Maybe more so if you're living in the country, you're out in the country, like the middle of nowhere ish, versus living in the city. Maybe a tiny bit, just because of you're in the middle of nowhere. There's like nobody around you, and all this crazy shit's happening.
It could be. You live like an old house like that, and you're like, oh, I heard that shit before. My house made that noise. My basement looks like that. Yep. You start freaking. You start scaring yourself.
Yep.
You're like, that's my house.
Is that me? Oh shit.
And now you can easily do that. You can relate to it more. Like if it's like same as like your surroundings and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but when this first came out, I couldn't believe it because I was going into it when it first came out. I'm like, okay, it's another haunted house movie.
It's gonna be.
You're like, yeah, but when I watched it, I was like, what the fuck? Even the storyline was good. I like the whole thing. I'm like, damn.
And I'm don't get me wrong, people. I'm happy as fuck. I love this movie. Like I'm happy as hell because what did we do last? I know we did Leprechaun 4 recently, and we did something else before that. I just forgot what. I think we both liked it. I just don't remember.
Wow, damn. We do so many movies, man. They blur in.
Yeah, every fucking time.
What did we do last movie?
Fucking time. Like, I don't know.
Leprechaun 4 wasn't that was a Tuesday. What did we do Thursday?
I don't know. I forgot.
Oh my god, this is bad. Henry, what did we review? You're there. I think he was talking with us, wasn't he?
He doesn't remember though.
We're talking about I think it was Leprechaun 4 because we were talking about feet, weren't we? That he was sniffing the feet.
Yeah. No, I think that was. I still think that was Tuesday though for a Leprechaun
so?
feet. Yeah.
Damn, that's gonna bother me now. I'll have to look it up. Hold on, guys.
It's on YouTube.
I got my handy dandy phone.
I like how you brought up feet. I don't know when we were talking about feet.
No, because that's the scene that popped up in my head. I was like, oh, that was Leprechaun. It was that creepy doctor sniffing her feet.
Henry wrote those lines for that movie, even though he's never seen it. He just wrote that part. That part was dealing with the feet was all Henry. Good job, Henry. It made the movie.
Oh Jesus. Oh, Terrified.
Yes, Terrified, which was
that was interesting.
Terrified. It was good. That I'm sticking with what I said about that movie. I have to watch it again.
Yeah, you have to make more sense.
I have just because. Yeah, I gotta watch it again soon.
Yeah, that was an interesting movie too.
It was. But back to this though. Well, I know it's not on the wheel, and I don't even remember the second one that well, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm still gonna ask it. Did you see the second one?
I've seen them all.
Okay.
Yep.
What'd you think of the second one?
I liked it. I like this whole franchise.
Yeah.
I like all the content. I can't wait to the third one to come out.
Yeah, that one's gonna be
They talk about that in the shock doc. The third movie right here is one of their most wildest cases.
nice.
So I don't know what they're gonna do with it because it's supposed to be like way worse than Annabelle, like more evil type shit haunting. So we'll see what they do with it, but I can't wait for it.
Me either. Me either. I think it's gonna be fucking awesome. I think it's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm excited for it. And I think it's gonna come out on HBO Max, isn't it?
Good question. I hope it does. I don't remember if I heard that part. It has. It has to. I think HBO Max or Disney's the only thing that's dropping shit like that.
Before I had a mouse. It's one of the best franchises. One of the best side franchise. I agree with that.
Yes. That okay. That's right.
Yeah, we did meet the nun in the old man from part 2, and you know what Henry told me after he like we both took pictures with her. We were leaving the room. He was like, "Oh, she smells good." Either her or her hair. I forgot which one it was, but not mouse. MCU. Oh yeah, I see what he's saying.
For a minute, I thought he was talking about Mickey Mouse.
Makes more sense now. If horror had an MCU, you're right. You're absolutely right. Like it did an amazing job with that, and I feel like it's an awesome formula to follow as far as something similar. But I mean, obviously different stories, but you have to do it good. You have to do it right, and you got to make it as original as you can. As crazy as that sounds, because you'd be copying a formula, but I guess it's just like the outline.
But if you go with all their cases, you basically can. They did like a little teaser in I think it was Annabelle Comes Home,
Mm-hmm.
where remember the babysitter and the daughter, they're in the house and Ed and Lorraine left, and the stupid friend went into the room you're not supposed to because she wanted to talk to her father. So she went and got that was it the mirror, the locket or something?
Mm-hmm.
But she let Annabelle out. But all the other because all the energy of Annabelle, all the other things started manifesting. So you had that like ghost werewolf thing
That's right.
that was chasing the boyfriend.
That's right. That's
I
right.
thought the third movie was supposed to be about that werewolf thing.
That's a good.
That's the rumors I first heard. It was supposed to be some Sutton Road, and
Old
it's supposed to be that thing. But so it's this case instead. I think it could tie in. It could be the same thing. I'm not 100% sure. I won't know until I see the third one comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was crazy. They kind of did that. They teased like all the spirits. They had the fucking dress, like the wedding dress thing. Like certain things started coming.
Yeah.
Like it was like so they can basically make an MCU with this. They can make a movie about every item in that room.
They really could. They really fucking could if they wanted to. I don't know. I just don't know if it would be too much though, where it wouldn't, what I mean? Like if it would take away from the story though.
Well, I'm not saying bring them all out like back to back, but
I see what you're
I'm
saying.
saying like if they keep it going if they wanted to. They're like, you know what? Let's make a movie. How about what item in there? Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
let's do one about the wedding dress. You know what I'm saying?
It's the one about the panties.
Yeah, so I'm just saying they could basically keep this going. But OJ Simpson.
You know, part 3 was about OJ Simpson. Who told you that? Henry, where'd you hear that? And what's the source reliable?
Ed and Lorraine go to his house because he's getting haunted by Nicole Simpson.
Oh man. Henry and James always got to take it to a different level, man.
Tries to run from it in the Bronco.
Oh man. Usually I'm saying crazy shit too, though. I'm just behaving today.
Oh shit.
But you know what I'm gonna do, guys? What are you gonna do, Sir Sturdy? I'm gonna pull the wheel up soon.
Oh,
The wheel, so we can see what we watching next week.
I'm kind of hoping for a movie I never seen,
That's on
or at least you never seen.
at least one of us, if not both.
Yeah. Well, because there's one on there that you never seen. I wanted to land on
Oh,
Phantasm.
yeah, I want to see that too. I've never seen it. Well, I know you just mentioned that I've never seen it, but I'm saying like,
But then again, I hope it lands on something like The Conjuring. Like for example, like we were talking about Sinister. That's another good one.
Sinister's that's on here. Sinister's a
Yeah, I know it's on. I've seen it. I've seen it while I was spinning. I was like, oh shit, Sinister's on there. But there's a lot of good movies on that wheel though.
oh fuck yeah.
And there's some I never seen, so that's also fun.
I like it even more so when it's something I've never even heard of.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I don't like never heard of it, but if I see the cover, I'm like, oh, I seen that. I was going through Tubi and I seen that. I was going to watch it, but I never clicked on it.
You can see the wheel, right?
I see it.
You said yeah?
Yep.
All right. There she goes. Wherever she stops, nobody knows. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
I have no clue. Saw? I don't know what that is.
Return of the Living Dead. Rave to the grave.
Okay.
Did Henry pick this? Return of the Living Dead. Rave to the grave.
Okay, I'm a little confused. I don't think I've seen this. Or is this? I don't remember the bottom part. I watched Return of the Living Dead, but what's Rave to the Grave? Is this the same movie? I just never paid attention to the bottom part.
No, I think this is a sequel or something. This is something different.
Holy shit! Okay, can't go wrong with a zombie movie.
A slasher original.
Oh, the O.J. Simpson movie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
shit. But yeah, fucking. Oh, you know what? I gotta remind you guys of something. You see this right here? This is Annabelle Jones. No, this is Annabelle. And it's Annabelle Comes Home. Brand new in the box. And guess what? This can be yours. Do you want to know how? I'll tell you how. This is how. Really quick before I forget, Henry said this is that Living Dead, whatever we're watching next. It's one of the many sequels. Now back to this. Annabelle, brand new in the box, can be yours. Guess how? Listen, here's how. You go to the Horror Research Study Facebook group. If you are not a part of it, join it. If you are a part of it, either way, here's what you do. There's a post. It's pinned to the top. The announcements. It tells you have up until the 25th of this month to enter this contest. All you have to do is invite 2 friends. Count them, 1, 2, to the group. Just invite 2 friends to the group. When they accept it, you invite 2 friends to the group, hit done. I'll let them in the group. So I'll know that people are actually doing it. And guess what? You're going to be entered in. Simple as that. It's 1 entry per person, though. It's 1 entry per person. That's probably how most of these giveaways are going to be, is 1 entry per person, just to make it fair for everybody. But yeah, invite 2 people for this one, and you will win that Annabelle. Brand new in the box. And one of these. If you don't know what I'm talking about, one of these hats. That's all you have to do, people. Again, go to the Horror Research Study Facebook group. You're a part of it. Invite 2 of your friends. Go on that post and hit done. That's easier than stealing candy from a baby. Way easier. Why? Because when you take candy from a baby, babies cry. They're loud.
Possibly bite.
Or that. But yeah. Anyway, back to this.
Oh, don't you have something to show off too?
I do. I do. Now I just got this yesterday. I'm glad you mentioned that, James. It's called well, first let me show you guys the poster. And it's signed by the cast. 13 Slays. There. And here's the Blu-ray. Those are sound effects for you guys. But yeah, it's an indie film. And it's a Christmas horror film. I'm sure this will be added onto a holiday edition of the wheel. Of course, not till November, December-ish. I'm thinking between October, maybe starting in October, maybe we'll be, if with the horror wheel, if anything, maybe we could do like a holiday wheel and just have Halloween. I'm not saying the movie Halloween, just saying like Halloween type horror, Christmas, Thanksgiving, like anything. That way we have from October to December just to knock them all out or whatever. So we just do October for Halloween type movies, November for Thanksgiving type movies, if there is four, and December for, I don't know, we'll figure some shit out.
Oh, I'm sure there's definitely at least 4 of each movie.
Yeah.
I mean, each holiday.
Definitely. Christmas has the most problem.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas and Halloween. We'll see. We'll figure something out. Oh, shit, man. I don't know what else to say about this movie. This is the tough part about movies like this that are so good you can't complain about them. And then on the opposite end, the movies that are not bad enough to bash, like they're just like, or they're so I don't even fucking know. Because I was gonna say with Leprechaun, that was tough because it was so bad. Like I wasn't expecting a masterpiece, people. I was expecting something that was at least entertaining and funny, and that was just not that at all for me. It had its parts, but
no, you can nitpick every scene in that fucking movie. You can go like forever just making fun of it, bashing it. Like I couldn't think of anything I liked. Oh, wrong. I liked the Leprechaun. It was the original. It looked the same. He got all the money. Then they didn't have enough to do the rest of the movie with.
Yeah, but all those movies were low budget. It was just the best. I don't know. And it was in space. Like, how do you fuck space?
Oh, well,
I wanted to add that reminds me. I wanted to add horror space movies and horror movies in space. I mean,
okay,
but not good. Not movies like Alien and shit. I mean, movies.
Oh, you're talking about you gotta try to find like shit ones.
Yeah, but I hope there's an evil. There has to be an evil bong in space. I hope there is.
There's a lot of them. I don't know if there's one in space, but
I fucking hope so, yo.
I think there's like 9 of them or more. It could be. I don't know. Hey, we watched. What do we do? Like one? What do you do? 3 of them?
2 or 3, yeah.
And they were all pretty funny. There was like funny parts in each one.
I laughed at all of them. Funny movies. I'm excited to see this movie we're watching next week. It's gonna be interesting. Like I'm glad that it's something I've never seen before. You said you've never seen it before.
We'll see until I don't know. I might have. I'll have to check it out. As of right now, I'm going to say no. I've seen a lot of zombie movies, but like I said, that's another thing that blurs. And you got the iconic title, Night of the Living Dead. You know what I'm saying? You're like, or then it's Return of the Living Dead. You're like, wait a minute, is that part 2? I've seen part 2, but I'm like, but it could be something different. Bring us off. Like it could be the remake one, part 2, or I'm like, I don't fucking know anymore. So I'll have to check it out.
Oh, definitely. Well, we have no choice.
We're definitely going to check it out.
And that's what I like about doing the shows, and that's what I like about the wheels. Is it's like, okay, man, I want you guys to see these movies, So let me throw on this wheel, and it's eventually going to get picked. And that's what I'm liking about these wheels. That's like a huge thing because there's a lot again that I've never seen for both wheels, especially if Ibrahim picks the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think there's one movie since we started the wheel that I've seen that he's put on that's been picked since. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of Fast Five. I just never watched it. But there's a lot of movies that he's put on there I've never heard of. I should say. I'll say that I've never seen.
3 of them. Latour.
Latour.
Which was
what was the other one? Rafifi.
And
fucking that weird one.
Royan Konowski or something. Koyanowski. Oh, okay. Never mind. They're not connected to Night of the Living Dead.
You might have just got it mixed up.
I got it mixed up. See what I mean? So many zombie movies.
Let's pull that up.
Okay.
Happens. Yeah. My footage is.
I like zombie movies, so I'm sure I might like it. Is it a cheese fest? Like, is this like one, or did they take this one serious, or just they made it like cheesy?
I think it's gonna be a cheese fest. No, I think it's gonna be a cheese fest. I'm not. Though. I hope it's a fun. Whatever it is, I just hope it's at least fun. At least fun. Even if it's a terrible movie, I hope it's fun as fuck. If it's bad, I hope it's one of those movies so bad it's just like entertainingly fucking awesome.
There's this one movie, zombie movie, I did not watch on purpose, just because when I went to theaters, when I seen the trailer, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? I'm like, why? It's a zombie movie where it falls in love with the human girl and it starts turning human because it's starting to get feelings. You ever hear of it?
I vaguely heard. I don't know what it is, but
I forgot what the title was. But I said, no, I can't watch this. Oh, then you should know, Henry. What's that movie? The Zombie Boy? Where he falls in love with the girl and starts turning back human because of the feelings and shit.
He said he's a big nerd when it comes to zombie movies. They make a reference to the movie Night of the Living Dead and the first Return of the Living Dead. And then he's saying that the movie that we're watching Thursday is going to be a cheese fest, which I'm excited for. Let's just hope it's a good cheese fest. Like, again, like just entertainingly cheesiness, not fucking Leprechaun for in space cheesiness bullshit. Fuck them.
I can't believe they even went through with that. They thought of the idea. They're like, yeah, let's do it.
I think it was a great idea to bring them to space. I just think they just forgot. They just fucked up when they brought them to space. It was terrible.
The only way it would work, I don't know why it always has to be in the future. The only way it will work if it's like a little bit in the future, like the movie before, like because they can't kill it. They found a way to get into a rocket and shoot it into space. But then the next movie, he's in space, and there's like somehow it got into the space station.
Yeah,
something like that. You just can't start off as, oh, Leprechaun in space, and he's an alien. He's like an overlord, greedy little fucking thing that wants to take over the universe. Or I'm like, what are you talking about? There's a fucking evil alien on Earth. You touch his gold, he kills you. Just leave his gold alone.
Gold's flesh. I don't know what he's talking about there. And then he said, telling you, James, check out a movie called Life After Beth.
All right, I'll check that out. Yeah, I just don't know the title. I even think the title is kind of cheesy. I just can't remember it.
Probably garbage ass.
Like movie. I Love Zombie or some stupid shit. You know how they fucking play that?
Zombie?
Huh?
Zombie or some shit? Like Zombie?
No, that was a TV series.
Oh, okay.
It's going to bother me. I'm going to see if I can find it.
Why did they do that? Why? What was your favorite scene in this movie?
Oh, Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies.
In 2013. I seen the trailer for that. I was going to movie theaters. I looked at it and said, nope. Mm-mm. I'm not going to do it unless I'm forced to watch it. And this is before the podcast thing. So I said, there's no way I'm watching that. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
Oh, he's a zombie, and he's falls in love with a girl and he starts to turn human. What the? Okay.
That's how it
And
happens.
it fights the other zombies to protect the girl. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's how it happens.
Now, so what's the movie he said check out? Life After Breath. Okay, I'll check that out.
Like
Speaking of another zombie movie, did everybody see that zombie movie where it's in a cave and they have it tied up and they rape it? No, you know what I'm talking about? It's not a porn, people. It's not from Pornhub. It's a real movie. It's like these group of kids, teenagers, and the one feels bad for it. Like he basically sets it free at the end, but they take turns. They're like, "Oh my god, we got basically a zombie. We got like a girl that she's dead. No one knows her. She's a zombie, and we can have sex with her every day." So they basically rape the zombie every day. Then it gets free. Then it fucks them up.
James, you watch some weird shit, man.
Yeah, I know. I believe I watched that on Tubi the first time I ever downloaded Tubi.
Nice. I'd watch that. I just don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't know the title of it, but that was a fuck. I was like, what the fuck is this? Fucking raping a zombie and shit. I'm like, Jesus.
Zombie rape. Zombie bang.
Yeah.
Bang,
Yeah.
bang, 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 bang,
It's
bang,
crazy,
bang,
right?
bang, bang.
Now, technically, can you get arrested for that? The zombies have?
Well, can get in trouble for necrophilia,
That's true.
but zombies
Are like dead and not at the same time?
I don't know what that would feel like.
Wow, okay. Oh, Jesus. Got him thinking.
I'm just saying.
You know what you're going to be searching later.
Nah. No, then again, it gets. Never mind. It's probably all just.
Like I told you, I watch fucked up shit. It's just I watch so much stuff that it blurs and I'll forget like a lot of stuff I've seen.
Same here.
Oh.
Same fucking here. You know what I don't forget though, James? You know what I do not forget? You know. You all know. This deliciousness right here. What is it called? It's called HEMPARITA, people. It is called HEMPARITA. They have the gummies, they have the shooters, and they are both fucking amazing. They make you feel nice and relaxed. James had some and enjoyed them. James's mother had some and enjoyed them. And I mean, I have them. I love them. I know Henry loves them. And I know you guys will too. And with that being said, go to ihemparita.com, purchase some shit, get some delicious hemparita, use promo code SIR30, and save 10%, people. You save 10%. And to top it off, if you spend over $50, free shipping. So not only do you save 10%, but you get free shipping. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Again, ihemparita.com. This. And I promise you will be very, very happy. Promo code SIR30. And as you guys know, HEMPARITA. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep singing that because that's gonna get stuck in people's heads, and out of nowhere, people go, HEMPARITA. What the fuck is that? And they're gonna be like, oh, fucking Aaron. Oh, shit. You know what? I should go there and get some CBD and check this shit out. See what he's singing about. Careful, guys, don't get canceled. Cancel this. Gave him the finger, not you.
I'm not famous enough to get canceled. Fuck, they're gonna cancel me because I talked about zombie rape.
Mm-hmm. True. That shit is so good. If you like lime, you'll love this. If you don't like lime, you know what you could do? Pour this in a drink.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. HEMPARITA. It's so catchy. I can't help it. Especially when you roll the R's.
I can't do that.
Final thoughts on this movie, James. What do you give it? You still sticking with your 10?
Oh yeah, definitely. Uh,
And that-
love the plot, good acting. Um,
That's one thing I can't get enough of. Like, because I mean, all right. Here's my thing with movies like this. I feel, which correct me if I'm wrong, Henry, James, and whoever else is watching. You have to have at least halfway decent acting for a movie like this to really be pulled off, to really work. At least halfway decent to good. I mean, maybe not the whole cast, but the main ones.
oh, they get a 10 from me for like a perfect movie. Yeah. Like if the acting was shitty, I would have something to bash on. I was like, oh, this movie is dope, but
The
this
acting,
fucking acting is bad, man. Like,
true, very true. But no, what I'm saying is a movie like this with this type of genre. I mean, this type of subgenre. I feel like the acting has to be good for it has to be believable. And because if it was like a slasher can be silly and you're still gonna enjoy it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
This movie can have silly / funny parts, but it cannot be a silly, funny movie. Because of course then it would be a comedy, but you know what I'm saying? Like it would just take a lot away from it. It had its parts where you laughing with the one sister, hey, stop farting, and stuff like that. But
Well, yeah, that's what kids do, though. But I
yeah,
see what you're saying. No, for something like this, because a haunted house or a possession movie, you want it to play like really good acting, like believable, like realistic, because that's how it's going to scare you. Because you're going to be like, damn, this is too real. This is not. They didn't make it like a comedy, like, oh, the ghost is like, oh, like with eyes bulging out, bug, like a clown and shit. This is like something like fuck. You're like you start questioning like, is haunted houses real? Like,
mm-hmm.
can my house be haunted right now? I hear shit like this. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's real. It makes it believable. Like,
Oh, definitely.
so that's like another reason I love possession movies and movies like this, like haunted houses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm like, damn, why can't my house be haunted?
Well, only white people would say something like that. And what Henry said, I agree with. He agreed with us saying agreed if it was a shit actor, which I don't know why he believed himself. He must be doing. He's probably doing talk to text. But if it was a shit actor, it wouldn't have had as much of a serious feel. Which you're right, or such a serious feel. Sorry, you're right. You're 100% right about that. Like it would take a lot away from it. And the thing about this too was, in my opinion, just my opinion, there was no bad acting in this movie at all. From the children, the cop, um, obviously the Warrens, the parents, the one guy that came with the Warrens, the kid, the young.
Oh yeah, it's like from the class. It was like
Yeah.
him and the girl, but him mainly. He was like the tech crew. He was like set up all the devices.
Like every person that they had in the movie for a few minutes did what they were supposed to do, and they did a good fucking job at it. Like they really fucking did, and that is saying a lot because there are times where somebody can be in the movie for 5 minutes and it doesn't fit right, it doesn't feel right, or they fuck their part up, whatever the case may be. But it's just like shit. But there was like nothing to complain for me. Again, nothing to complain about. Not the acting, nothing. And
I'm with you. That's why he's staying as a 10.
yeah, definitely staying as a 10 for me. And I wouldn't be surprised if I watch this movie again this year. As a matter of fact, I can see myself when part 3 comes out, or when part 3 is about to come out.
Watch them all.
I'll probably watch at the very least the Conjuring, maybe not the whole fucking franchise shit.
Are you talking about Conjuring 1, 2?
Conjuring 1 and 2, yeah, just to get into 3.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Just to see how that goes, because yeah, it's we could have did a fucking wheel on the Conjuring franchise if we wanted.
Could have. Basically could have. The whole wheel. Yeah. Also, definitely, like I said, check out the shock doc of Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Where is it at?
It's on Discovery Plus. If you don't
Oh,
have a membership, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. There's ways.
I have that doc. Or I have that app. My wife got that app. It's like $7 a month, I believe.
Yeah, my wife got it for me for Christmas as a present because she
Yeah.
knows because I don't have cable. I got all the platforms,
Mhm.
and I had a website for internet But they took all my Ghost shows off it because Discovery Plus made the streaming service. So like Ghost Adventures and everything, all the new episodes are on Discovery Plus. So I was like kind of pissed off about it. I was like, that's fucked up. So she knew I loved it. So she got me the subscription for it. So
Yeah, my wife got it. Shit, maybe 2 months ago now. I think.
yeah, it has more than just the paranormal stuff. It has like
A lot of stuff on there. It has.
Well, I mainly use it for the paranormal
Yeah.
stuff. I go to that category and I watch all my shows.
It has that. It has the ID channel shit. Which, by the way, not a sponsor, but Discover, you can definitely be a sponsor, and you'd be doing a very, very good thing for the Black community if you did sponsor this show. So I will be saying that. I will say that. Throw that out there. But no, it has a bunch of shit on it. Like my wife, we watched. There was only one episode of it so far. Ludacris Can't Cook.
Okay, I didn't see that on there.
It was pretty entertaining. It was very entertaining. Though. It was funny and all that good stuff. Like it was good. But
they got your home improvement stuff.
Their home improvement stuff. They have the Moonshiners with James's other side of the family from down south. The cousins and uncles he doesn't talk to ever. Yo, that show is fucking hilarious. It's so fucking like we were watching it.
The Moonshiner one, the bootleg shot Moonshiners thing.
Yeah,
it is pretty funny. I seen like when it first came out. I seen the first season. It is pretty funny. Like they're fucked up.
It's funny and it's like I love reality shows. Like you already know me. I'm a fucking motherfucking Bad Girls Club lover when it comes to shit like that. But I like certain reality shows. Like I like the ones that are ghetto and raunchy, like Bad Girls Club. And then I like the ones that are the fucking like Moonshiner stuff like that, where it's showing you what they're doing and shit. Of course, it's more staged, but still, it's hilarious. It is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
It's very entertaining. Yeah, I was gonna say it's very fucking entertaining. And shit, I want to watch Bad Girls Club.
No, I'm gonna check out more of those shock docs though. We're gonna see what else they got on there.
Oh,
because I watched another one. It was the possession of
Emily Rose, maybe.
Oh, Sutton Rowe.
Emily Rose.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, it's Sutton Rowe. I think it's ROE. It's a possession thing. Shock doc. I watched that. So I want to see what else they got.
I gotta check that. I want to check that out, and I want to watch that other documentary thing. It was like 4 or 5 episodes, maybe more. We talked about it before. Cursed Films.
Oh, isn't that a Shudder original?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when this next season for that, I gotta check it out. Yeah, that ain't Creep Show, the new season.
Yeah, Shudder people, $5, and again, Shudder. I'm just saying, holla at your boy, sponsor.
A lot of good platforms out there, man. It's like
that's the thing, man. I know people got rid of cable a lot. I haven't had cable in years, but it's like all these platforms you're getting, you're almost paying as. I mean, if you were to someone who has every single platform, you're paying probably about as much as you were paying for cable, close to it. I mean, maybe.
Well, here's the thing. It's like how cable should be. Like, you know how they give you like 252 channels, but you only use like 30?
Mm-hmm.
So the platforms is kind of like that. Like, you're like, nope, I need my Discovery channel. So you get Discovery Plus.
To an extent, though, because
I need my Disney. You get the Disney Plus. Even though Disney Plus, they charge a lot. But
nah, Disney Plus is only like $6.
Is it?
6 or 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Netflix that's paying $20 a month now. That's kind of pissed me off. I want to get rid of it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I can't because they got good stuff on there. And like the shows that I watch, like Umbrella Academy, Stranger Things and all that. I'm like, I can't get rid of that.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta fucking watch them, like bastards.
Wait, it's like 18 or 20. Yeah, you're right. It did go. It jumped up on
Netflix. I watch a lot of your shit off that. Should let me have it for free.
Word. Tell you what, any of you streaming services, we will put your movies first.
I got fucking Hulu and Amazon Prime.
Same here. I have Hulu, Prime. I don't remember. I have a lot of them. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to bore everybody with that because I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I have enough. I'll tell you one thing I did though, do people, because I'm happy about this. I paid Prime off for the year.
That's
And
how we do it.
it feels good. I did last week, I think.
It's a big for us because my wife is shopaholic, so she orders Prime. So why not have get the Prime Video and everything for free?
Yeah, Prime Video is fucking amazing. But that being said, people, we are about to wrap this one up. I'm a little hungry and I'm a little tired. And again, this movie gets the Star 30 stamp of approval, definite fuckingly, because it was amazing. Like it was just done great. It was done right. I won't say it was perfect because I don't think anything is perfect, but it was damn. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. And yeah, I know it's a perfect score, but it doesn't mean it's a perfect movie. It's just a perfect score. And fuck, I can't wait for the new one to come out.
Me too.
I cannot wait for the new one to come out. I will say that. But yeah, so catch us Thursday, 9:00 Eastern time, same channels, same time. We are going to be reviewing
Return of the Living Dead. Raven the Grave or some shit.
Grave to the Grave.
Something like that.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing that Thursday, and then Saturday on Popcorn and Pints, we will be watching chick flicks.
You might see me cry for the first time.
And the two movies we're watching is
and not that way, just because I'm going to stab myself in the eyes.
Matter of fact, I can show you guys what two movies we're reviewing this week.
Okay.
And for those,
mainly the Sex and the City is the ones bothering me. I think I could deal with the City of Angels.
City of Angels and Sex and the City is what we're reviewing.
I just can't stand Sex and the City.
But yeah, so we will be reviewing those. And I know I'm drinking a girly drink. I'm gonna have a girly drink, which you guys already know I love those anyway. James, I believe you said you're gonna have one.
We're gonna make I'm gonna make a fancy drink, yes. Instead of my original like IPA or something, I'm gonna make.
I'm hoping Chris and Ibrahim do the same, but we will be drinking them all. Ibrahim showed us a group picture today. We all have our Popcorn and Pints murder mugs now. These are our Pints murder mugs.
I don't know. We might have to get I don't know if it's a fancy drink unless you're gonna make a picture or something and put it on that fucking thing.
Oh no, I'm not gonna make a picture, but this is what we gotta do. We gotta do the murder mugs, man. You don't have to fill it if you don't want to. I'm gonna fill it.
We'll see.
I am gonna fill it.
We'll see.
Because what I got, I can either drink it by itself or I can mix it. I'll probably mix it with like a Sprite or something.
Of course, I'm gonna have the murder mug next to me. Like when I sit up, my shit's near me. But I might use the original Popcorn Pints glass.
You're gonna be real fan.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think enough yet. We'll see.
We don't have martini glasses, but that's on our agenda, people. So if you want to gift us some martini glasses, we would be glad. We would gladly take those. Gladly take those. Thick ones though, because Chris breaks cups. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. We're about to wrap it up anyway.
Yeah.
So like I said though, people, check me out. Check us out, Horror Search 30 on Tuesdays, every Tuesday and every Thursday night, 9:00 Eastern time. And James, let them know where else they can find us, man.
You can also find us on Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Popcorn and Pints. And watching Sex and the City and City of Angels.
Yes. And on top of that, both of those shows are powered by the Z Network, which is a network for creators by creators. Go to the Z Network on YouTube. Go to the Z Network on Facebook. Go to the Z Network on Twitch. _Z_network. And give them all a follow. Give them all a like. Give them all a thumbs up. Subscribe. All that fun stuff. And then once you're done with that, everyone on the Z Network, click all their channels and shows on the Z Network on YouTube. And that includes Horror with Sir 30, where you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitch, horror_with_sir_30. Facebook, Horror with Sir 30. There's a Facebook group and a Facebook page. Check both those out. And again, you'll find Horror with Sir 30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You will find Popcorn and Pints on Saturday nights, both 9:00 Eastern time, people. And it's just gonna get better and crazier and wilder, and just you guys will see. Like it's gonna get better and better. It's gonna get more fun, more entertaining. I'm sure we'll do different wheels and more wheels. We just fucking literally anytime we make up a new wheel, it's yo, let's do another wheel. Here's the idea for these wheels. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, since we're doing these, let's add this. We'll see. We will see. Because the highlight for us is spinning the wheel. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Have a great night. Everybody be safe. I'll see you in your nightmares.